Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to take a look at another wallet, and this is from a brand called Dutchman Leather. They're actually made not too far from me here in Arizona, so pretty cool to help showcase or support a local company. But this was a quarantine purchase just straight out of boredom. The brand has been recommended to me by some of my followers for quite a while, so to be honest, it was just a matter of time before I got to one of his wallets. So again, Dutchman Leather. This one is called the Big Fin, and we'll go through kind of the specs. And there's a unique feature about this wallet that I really like. So we will get in and talk about that. Let's move some of the essentials, everyday carry essentials, out of the way. But when it comes to form factor and wallet design, I certainly have a preference. Definitely started back, gosh, how many years ago? 2006? 14 years ago, when I was first introduced to the Joyeria Fiorentina wallets with their slim form factor and kind of the carrying it in your front pocket instead of the George Costanza in the rear pocket. Over the years, I've come across some brands that I really like, whether it's Das Alfini Mir, whether it's Willow Leathercraft Goods, and now here we are with Dutchman. So anyways, again, similar form factor to some of these other ones. It does have a flap, it does have a strap, depending on which variation we're looking at. And it does have a card slot in the back, which again is essential for me. I primarily use one card for everything, and so I need easy access to it. I don't want to have to struggle or fumble through or open up a bifold and pull it out. I'm just that frickin' lazy. Alright, so let's look at this one in terms of specs here. There's quite a few different leather colors you can choose and thread colors you can choose, but the Big Fin here does hold 12 cards. It is 4 inches by 3.125 inches and pretty much fully filled here, about maybe half an inch thick. It can hold up to 12 cards in it plus cash, so right now I have one slot in the back, and let's take a look at the inside here. It's kind of broken up into a few different compartments, but it holds quite a few cards. So how many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 cards in here plus some cash in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bills. So I've got 7 bills folded in half plus 9 cards, and it fits it easily, in a relatively small form factor. This one might be a little bit thicker than perhaps some of your other wallets, but the way it's constructed does a couple of different things here. So let me show you guys what I think is really unique about this wallet. So it's got the, again, it's got the strap, but what makes this interesting is the threading or the stitching, whatever you want to call it, is actually done on the side of the leather rather than on the front. And again, this is no, let me find one that has an example of the front. And this is not to say anything bad about the other brands here, but when you have ones that are, perhaps done on the front, and again, this may not be the best example, what you typically find is that the wallets are relatively thin when you first get them, like really flat, and so you have a break-in period where the wallet legitimately has to break in and form around the cards, and then things can go in and out quite a bit easier. And that's been the case with the majority of the wallets that I've purchased over the years. Well, putting the stitching on the side essentially makes this kind of fit like a clamshell, where it's, what is that, concaves on both sides, and so it comes in such a way that you don't need to break the wallet in. And so it makes it really easy to access and get cards out with it functioning like that. And so as you can see, it just kind of takes a clamshell shape to it. So I thought that was really kind of interesting or fascinating, because again, I'm so used to having to break in wallets to get the number of cards that I carry in a wallet, which to be honest is probably to the tune of 9 cards, as seen here with my little fake ones as an example. So I thought that was really cool. The overall fit and finish is quite nice. The edges are nicely burnished. This particular leather, I believe, is a Wicket and Craig It's a Wicket and Craig English English bridle, and this is the burgundy color with the black threads. So there are different colors. Obviously, there's black, olive, buck brown, russet, a whole slew of thread colors that you can go with, but you know, this one was my favorite combination. So anyways, again, form factor is not too different from a lot of other wallets that I have carried and love, but I just thought the stitching on the sides kind of gave it a really interesting functional design to it, in the sense that it's easy to open. Again, you just give a little push on the sides and boom, it just pops open, easy access. So no breaking required. But anyways, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. The cost on these, what was it? It's about 75 bucks. I had to pay sales tax here in Arizona, but there seems to be quite a few discount codes for this brand just kind of all over the internet. So little Googling, and I found a 20% off discount code. So when you're searching this, who knows when? I mean, we're in September of 2020. There may or may not be codes floating out there, but doesn't hurt to try and save a couple of bucks if you know, if you're interested in the brand. Let me see if there's anything else. Lead time. So this was a custom order. They do have some ready to go stuff, it seems, on the website, but this one, I think it took about 3 to 4 weeks before I received this wallet, which again, totally fine with it. It states there's a lead time on the website, so should all be within expectation there. And they do have a full lifetime warranty on the wallet, according to the website. So anyways, just another option to take a look at. You know, it does come in pretty much the same width as like the Topsider here by Das Offene Mir, a little bit thinner than the Willowcraft Goods here, but yeah, again, all the same form factor, just another option to look at, but pretty happy with it. I certainly like my leather goods. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful, and maybe more videos to come. We shall see. Take care, guys.